What is up, my dudes? It's Pac-Man here, and today I wanted to show you guys some of my favorite solo rush strats for Siege. R6 can be a very complex, strategic, and exhausting game to play, so every now and again it doesn't hurt to lighten things up. And in my opinion, there's no better way to do that than a good old-fashioned rush. For the purpose of this video, all of these strats are not going to be team-based. It's all going to be doable by just you on your own. I can in the future, however, make a video on team-based rushes. They're a little bit more complex, but let me know if you want to see that. There are tons and tons of really fun routes to catch the enemy by surprise at the start of the round. And loads of them are going to land you some sick, fast, and easy kills. So if this video gets over 100 likes, I'll post part 2. So without wasting any time, guys, let's get straight into it. Okay guys, starting off with route number 1, we're going to be assuming the enemy team is in the second floor of Consulate. You're going to want to spawn with Sledge over in Riot Barricade over there. You're going to want to bring the drone up through Visa. The main reason for this is we're going to be rushing straight up Visa stairs, so you want to get your drone kind of set and prepped. I kind of like going up here on the vending machine so that you can kind of see if anyone's going to be contesting you at that Visa door. But basically, as soon as the round starts, you're going to want to sprint up, clear the spawn peak up there. You might be better off running that way if you think they are going to spawn peak, but basically run up straight up to this double barricade. As you're sprinting, smack it with Sledge, vault straight over. If there's barb here, hit it. Sometimes there's not, even better. And you're on site, okay? So it's really that simple. This one catches people out all the time. You do need to be wary of them, their admin player rushing back towards you, but mainly you're going to find one here, usually one in connector. Can get a couple easy frags and have control of bomb site straight away. Okay guys, for number 2, you're going to want to spawn in Riot Barricade again, this time with Sophia. I'll explain why in a moment. But basically what you're going to want to do during prep phase is get your drone, run it through this little vent hole, and try and get it down Visa stairs. There's a good chance you'll get shot out, but if you don't, I like to pop it right here and just play off sound cues. I can also see, I can kind of look between these two and see if anyone's playing in the back vents room. But I can also hear the sound cue for who's inside this bomb site here, or how many people anyway. But yeah, once you've kind of got that set up and the round begins, you want to run down. This only works if they don't reinforce the back hatch. There is a way around it if they do. But the reason you want Sophia is because you don't have to wait for the Ashe charge. Alright, you just drop down. You can shoot if they're there. If not, you can just crouch up, crouch walk like this. Have a look for the white band player, and then the pipes player. You'll usually get re-peeked again, someone yellow, and there's likely going to be one that's playing offsite that will push you there or there. And so like I said before, there is a way around it. If this hatch is reinforced, what you're going to want to do is the same as before, vault down, and just crouch walk down the stairs, kill the white van. It actually makes less noise, so it's really preference. I prefer the hatch drop because it gives me a longer line of sight from an earlier point. But yeah, it's up to you. Okay guys, rush number 3, you're going to be spawning Fountain on Villa. You're going to assume that the enemy is in second floor Aviator Games Room. Basically, you want to get your drone somewhere set up around here. You can set it up upstairs as well, but I kind of prefer it here just to make sure I'm not going to be contested in lower red. And basically what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to pick a 3-speed. It doesn't really matter. I like Ashe, so I wouldn't bother shooting the default. Just run straight through. You want to go prone on the ground. Hit the barricade just like that. Don't hit it the 3rd time or the barricade will break. It's going to be a lot easier for the enemies to hear. Sprint all the way until you get here. And then I just stand walk. And basically what you want to do as well is just here, you're going to want to pre-aim this as you come around the corner, because that's a very common spot for people to hold the rush. This is a pretty common rush, but a lot of people still don't know about it. But you often, I play this sometimes, sit right here to watch. So just be mindful of that when you're coming up around the corner. Just aim that. You'll still kill them if you do aim it through. But what you want to do is try and just completely ignore this side as long as there's no one there straight away, and kill the player that's playing mirror. Okay guys, at number 4, you're going to want to spawn main road with Amaru. This will be the only video, Amaru rush that I add into this video, just because she basically deserves a full video of her own. But this is one I use pretty frequently with my mates. Basically the drone at the start of the round doesn't really matter, because you can just chuck this drone up here. Check 90 and see if there's someone that's, maybe playing cams in that corner, because it's still early in the round. Maybe there's no one on the corner, or maybe they've rushed down that way. You can see this isn't the first time I've tried to record this, but basically want to hop in with the Amaru, and take control straight away. You will be repeat constantly, but if you can get away with it, maybe pick up a kill, you're gonna hold a really aggressive position that's gonna, yeah, really just mess with the enemy's defense from a very early point in the round. Okay guys, for strat number 5, what you're going to want to do is pick Ashe. You can pick other ops, I just prefer Ashe in this situation. You want to lob a drone down that hallway. You can try and get a drone in for prep phase, but in armory it's very close quarter sight. It's pretty unlikely your drones are going to survive, so you're going to go straight up on top of the bus. If you want a drone, you can do this, sit behind here for a second, have a quick look, scout out and see what you're looking at behind half wall and stuff, but basically you just want to shoot this straight away. Don't be afraid to take a bit of damage there to get in faster. Get in, get yourself some easy frags, usually a cam player there and a mirror player there, so get in there and let loose. Okay guys, number 6, this is again for armory. Again, I usually just don't drone for this one, but what you want to do is you want to run straight up, shoot out this barricade at the very beginning of the round, run through. The reason I like Ashe is because you're nice and quiet on the stairs. Don't crouch walk, just walk. Get straight in, usually one there, sometimes there, half wall for sure, and then a mirror player. Same strat, different approach. If there's barb, I don't usually hit the barb, I just run through it as best I can, and yeah, pick yourself up some easy frags. Okay guys, another one on border with Ashe. This time they're playing on first floor ventilator, so the site below armory. Basically what you're going to want to do is the same thing. Run straight up to this double doors, get your Ashe charge out, shoot it. What you want to do is run straight in. There's usually a rotate hole here. Pick up some easy kills, and you've got sight straight away. This is a site that's heavily dependent on people playing upstairs. 9 times out of 10, they're not going to be sitting here waiting for someone because, you know, it's a death trap to sit here and try and fight people that open this door. So most of the time, they're sitting back in bathroom. Sitting right here is a pretty common spot. Yeah, there's a few different common spots that the defenders will sit, but most of the time if they hear that Ashe charge, they'll just watch for that door rush. That's why I like to come through, straight through here, through the rotate, crouch walking, pick up him, aim down the bathroom, kind of rotate, and yeah, just go from there, take sight. Okay, for the next 2 rush routes, boys, we're going to be spawning on alley access on bank. You're gonna want to climb up this ladder with your pistol out for maximum speed. But you're basically going to want to run over to this ledge, vault up, sprint through, turn, vault over here. We're going to run over to this guy right here, and we're going to imagine they're playing on basement, so you're going to want to vault over. You'll take a little bit of damage, that's fine. Sprint all the way through, gun out, and cause havoc, boys. Usually there'll be a cheeky rotate here. So, you know, as we get down, pick up a couple frags here. You can usually frag the mirror player as well. Okay, guys, and for number 9, you're going to come that exact same way that we just went before. This time they're going to be playing on 2nd floor. Same thing, vault over, take some damage, and basically you're just on site. Usually there's a rotate hole here with someone playing janitor, and potentially even a second rotate hole that's going to give you a line of sight onto the player that usually plays behind the desk or just somewhere in here. Echo pretty frequently plays there. Often have someone playing behind here, so just some places to be mindful of as you come through, but yeah, you're going to be on site far faster than these guys are going to be expecting. Okay guys, and for the last strat of the video, we're going to be back on bank once more. This is if they're playing 2nd floor again. You're basically going to want to spawn out in parking front with Zofia, and what you're going to want to do is set your drone up around here to see if there's anyone playing on banana, in the 90 corner, lobby, or in that 1st floor elevator corner, tellers, and just basically anywhere around here to give you the information going forward. You're going to want to sprint up. I'd get my pistol out for here, just gets you there a bit quicker. I'd leave this default cam here, it's not really relevant. This one, if it's blue, take it out. If it's not, I wouldn't bother. Same as earlier in the video, you're just going to want to punch out the barricade like that, not 3 times, or else you're going to, yeah, make a bigger sound cue. This camera is really up to you. Once more, if it's blue, you should take it out, definitely. If it's not, sometimes I'll leave it. You can shoot it if you just like, but you want to get your gun out from here, and you're basically going to want to crouch walk up the stairs. Kind of be mindful of this 90 corner as we go. Once you get around it, just forget about it for now. Play the sound cue. You basically just want to aim in and try and kill the players behind there. That's usually a Cade or a Bandit. Oftentimes, sometimes one down here. Once you start shooting, you really want to get into fast mode. It's often that you'll have someone playing from that janitor's rotate into conference and try and peek you here. It's a good way to pick up a free kill, and yeah, just take sight early. Gives your team some breathing space so they can do their thing and open up these walls a little bit freer. So there you have it, guys. Those are some of my favorite solo rush strats that I still use to this day. I'm sure I just created some toxic Ashe mains by showing you guys this, but hey, they're fun, and hopefully you guys can catch the enemy team off guard and get some free kills by using them. With that being said, if you guys want to see part 2, hit that like button. As soon as we reach 100 likes, I'll post out part 2. But either way, be sure to smash that like button, hit subscribe. I am so grateful for all the recent support you guys have been giving me. Trust me, it does not go unnoticed, and I really appreciate it. With that being said, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.